Good morning, everybody. Wish you all a peaceful and beautiful and restful start to your day, yet also productive and healing. So, recently got some new plants. See if you can check them out. Oh, boom, right there. And those puppies are kicking in a little bit of sniffling allergies here. And one thing that I am working on manifesting is to relieve the effect of allergies. So it's something that started for me when I was a bit younger, although I didn't notice it until high school, really. And then I significantly started to notice it in college. I remember when I was working at the Boys and Girls Club, and best job I ever had, Matthew Center BGC. It was lit. It's exactly what I want to do with my life. If they could pay just a little more, that would have been great. So instead, led me on the path to start my own brand, which works just as fine because this has been incredibly fun. So, my allergies were nasty. I'm sitting on the couch, just, cannot move. It was crazy. And shout out to Jake and Andy. They were great people to work for and really cared about the kids. So appreciate everything you guys did over there. It's real. I remember when I went back to visit, and one of the younger kids, I was seeing some of the kids I hadn't seen in like 4 years, 5 years. And then there was a young one there. He's like, I don't know you, you know? So it just shows that wall that can get put up when there's a lack of love in our lives. There's a lack of caring and safety and nurturing. So it's something that as adults is extremely important for us to foster into the youth, is showing them that we care and showing them that it's okay for them to be vulnerable and open. However, it's hard for them to be able to feel that when we're not even showing that ourselves. So one thing that I was reading today in the Dr. Dispenza book is how people have the two identities, the one that they show to the world and then the one that we have for ourselves. And there can be a pretty big gap between those two. A lot of people are not the same person in their mind and in their homes as they are out in society. And society doesn't necessarily breed the environment that we need to be able to feel ourselves, to be able to feel free, and to be able to express how we really feel, which is what has created a lot of mental health challenges, because people are playing this game of acting like everything's okay when it's not. This is one of my quotes. It's the first quote that I had ever came up with probably a couple years ago. And this quote, go ahead, trademark me now. Everyone is more human than the mask that they put on. Meaning that everybody has a lot of similar thoughts. A lot of similar thoughts of, is this the way it really is supposed to be? Is this what normal is supposed to feel like? People have different challenges. People have different challenges with how they feel about their physique, how they feel about their body type, how they feel about their talents, how they feel about their voice, how they feel about as I shared physical appearance, how they feel about their sexuality, how they feel about their social group, how they feel about their confidence, their self-esteem. There's a lot of topics that simply don't get addressed that really need to get addressed to have a better world to live in. I believe it was either Jim Carrey. Woo! Woo! Jim Carrey or Keanu Reeves, I believe. And you see those posts on Facebook and or Instagram. I'm more on Instagram than Facebook. That say, you know, people are realizing that the society that we live in doesn't allow for great mental health. So I had a cool shift today as I was experiencing some of these effects of the pollen. I thought, wow, what a blessing it is to have these two plants in the home. These two flower plants. Because they're allowing me to make a much more natural and simple transition into the full effect. I remember that my mom and I went to Germany together, and she was so just she was unhappy with the fact that my nose was going when she was trying to sleep. So it's been rough before. We tried to go get medication in Germany. That's how strong it was. We're looking for something to calm this puppy down. So I changed the way I look at things. I could say, wow, this is annoying that these effects are kicking in now. Or I could say, wow, how grateful I am that these effects are already kicking in so I can fully enjoy my summer when the weather is perfectly beautiful and I've already seasoned out of this. And again, something that I'm working to manifest is a life without allergies. And manifestation is 3 simple steps. And I'm learning it more and more as I deepen into this book. First step is to create a thought of our ideal situation. Second step is to create that feeling of joy, love, and gratitude of how we would feel as if that already were to experience. Okay, and the reason that we have to create that experience with the body is because the body can't tell the difference between something that happened in our senses or something that we perceived in our mind that feels like it was real. Because the only reason something feels real is because it's what we've been conditioned to believe. We can literally condition our mind and body to believe anything and therefore shape the reality that we want. We can condition our mind and body to believe anything, therefore creating the reality that we want. Please use that. That's real facts. So, I had a student, and she asked me to shout her out. Her name's Josiah, because for part of their homework assignments, I have them watching motivational videos or inspiring content and writing down 5 to 10 notes about what they learned. That's what we're doing for part of our virtual learning. And I don't want to butcher it. However, essentially she had shared how all possibilities exist when we choose to be the person that we want to be. And that was a note that she had got from a video she watched. All possibilities exist when we choose to be the person that we want to be. So why not choose to make choices that are in alignment with who we want to be? If we want to be fit, then let's make choices that are aligned with fitness. Good eating habits. 20 minutes of yoga. 10 minutes of strength work. Why not do that? Is it that hard? You know 15 minutes is only 1% of your day? Don't you think that we could convert 3% of our day towards our health? Seems absurd not to be able to find time to put in 3% out of 100% towards our health. How could we possibly not have time to put towards our health? Meditating for 20 minutes, and another 10 minutes towards visualization. So 10 minutes of gratitude, or 15 minutes of gratitude, whatever. 30 minutes in total of visualization and meditation. That's 2% of your day. Come on now. Every 15 minutes is 1% of your day. So there's 24 hours. So 24 times 4 is 96. 25 times 4 is 100. So 24 times 4 is 96. So I'm just rounding. So every 15 minutes, if you do that math, is about 1% of your day. 1.005 probably, or something like that. Every 15 minutes is 1% of your day. What are you doing with those 1%? We got to watch that, because those 1% can slip by really fast. Scrolling through Facebook, going through work emails, scrolling through Instagram, complaining, thinking about thoughts of what we don't want in our life. We can waste a lot of those 1%. Or we can use those 1% to be productive. We can literally say, hey, from this time to this time, this is what I'm going to do. Now, bless you, I'm not that strict with my life. However, I could get there. Yet, I have a flow that I've committed, 1% to different areas of life. And that's why a lot of life is opening up for me, because I act in a way that is in alignment with who I want to be. So, I wish everyone a beautiful, prosperous, productive, accomplishing day. So here's my challenge. Take 1% of your day, 15 minutes, and do something to better your health today. And take another 1% of your day, 15 minutes, and do something for your spirit. Take 2% of your day today and do something for yourself. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace.